basically we had a lot of lost tracks and bonus tracks lying around from all of our albums since 2005, and we also had an EP coming out only in Japan, and that was after we did The Living Infinite, and we decided to release Beyond the Infinite only in Japan, and there's been quite a demand for this EP from the rest of the world, and so it kind of started with that. We wanted to release the EP in the rest of the world, and then we also figured that we have so many lost tracks in the vaults that we might as well put on this album, but it was very important for us that we could maybe remaster and remix some of those tracks so they would fit in a lot better sound-wise and production-wise. So that was the main reason behind it, and it's really cool to revisit some of those tracks because I haven't heard them in years, and all compiled together, it makes a pretty interesting album. There might be a few more lost tracks somewhere. I know there's one for sure, and that's Bursting Out, that we only released as a bonus track for figure number 5. So there's that one, and I guess the rarest of them all would be our very first demo under the name Inferior Breed, which I don't even have myself. So that's going to be pretty hard to find that one. But as far as more bonus tracks and lost tracks, I don't think so. I think just about everything is out there now. There might be something that I'm forgetting about. I mean, most of them didn't really fit into the flow of the different albums. It's kind of hard to remember exactly why, because some of the tracks are really good. I guess they just didn't kind of fit in, like I mentioned. I think there's a bunch of tracks that really, are great tracks, and it's really interesting to see them on an actual album and see kind of the progression through the years. Like I mentioned, Martyr is definitely one of my favorites on the album. And there is also Wherever Thorns May Grow, I think is a great track. That was also one of those tracks that definitely could have made it on the album. The cover represents, it's sort of like the aftermath to the Ride Majestic. It's pretty gory for being SOILWORK, I would say, but it's since the cover for the Ride Majestic was pretty, how can I say, it was pretty intense, but at the same time pretty abstract. This is more direct in a way, so I think this cover is more representing a call from the other side, because we went through some really rough times in the studio recording the Ride Majestic. We had family members passing away, and I think, I think that describes it very well, aftermath.